by taking my fan clutch in the conditions, not cracked, broken, properly mounted to the engine. The blades not missing, not cracked, broken. It is belt driven, no more than 3/4 of free plane. The belt is in good conditions, not afraid of cracking in any way. From there, I'm going to go ahead and check my radiator hoses, top and bottom. Both in good conditions, not cracked, broken, no signs of any leaks going on. Clamps properly secured, no bolts missing. From there, I'm going to jump to my alternator, properly mounted to the engine, no bolts missing, not cracked, broken. It is belt driven and the same, no more than 3/4 of free play. And if they ask you to be more specific, very simple. What is the alternator for? Charge the batteries. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and check my oil dipstick. The way I check it is I pull it out, wipe it clean, and I gotta make sure insert it back in, pull it back out, and then it should be above the refill line always. If it needs oil, I'll put it into the oil receiver. And we gotta make sure it's properly secured so we don't have any leaks going on. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and check my frame, not cracked or broken, free from any illegal welds. And then from there, I got my hydraulic shock absorber properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing, and definitely no signs of any leaks. And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and check my leaf springs, not cracked, broken, or shifted in any way. And then from there, I got my U-bolts properly mounted and secured to the front axle, and no bolts missing. And my front axle is in good conditions, not cracked, broken, free from any illegal welds. I do have my bumper stopper in good conditions, not missing or broken. And I do have my spacers in between, not missing or cracked, broken. I do have my hanging supports right here on the front, one here on the back, properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing. And then from there, I got my air brake air dryer filter in good conditions, not cracked, broken, properly mounted to the frame. Lines running in and out of it, no signs of any leaks. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and jump to my air lines, make sure they're all in good conditions, no signs of any leaks, cracked or broken. And I got my air brake chamber in good conditions. These ones don't have any spring brakes on them, not like the back ones. They do have spring brakes, that's why they're fairly a little bit bigger. And we're going to check the slack adjuster and the push rods. Make sure they're in good conditions, cracked, broken, no pins missing. And the way I check the slack adjusters, I shock the wheels, keys in my pocket for safety. I release my valve with a safety glove, and I pull on the slack adjuster itself. If it has more than 1 inch of free play, it needs to be adjusted or replaced by a professional. From there, I'm going to go ahead and check my brake drums and brake linings. My brake drums should not have no less than 1/2 material, not cracked or broken, free from any oils. And then I got my brake lining in good conditions, not cracked or broken, no less than 1/4 material, and free from any oils as well. That's so it doesn't prevent a fire or a brake failure. From there, I'm going to go ahead and check my tire. I'm going to be checking the back, top, and the front. These are 432 inches of thread. Recaps are not allowed, only virgin radials. No uneven wear on top of the tire, in good conditions, and then no bumps, cuts, or abrasions on the front of the tire nor on the back. And we also got to make sure that the tire is properly seated to the rim or wheel. Make sure there's no gaps in between front and or back. And from there, we're going to check the rim itself, back and front, make sure there's no dents, cracks, or any illegal welds going on. And from there, I'm going to jump over to my pilot lug nuts, make sure they're all accounted for, not missing, cracked, broken. And if they show rust or a shiny thread around, it's an indication that they need to be readjusted or replaced by a professional. Axle hub seal in good conditions, not cracked, broken, no signs of any leaks, proper oil level. From there, I'm going to check my air valve or air stem, make sure it's not cracked, broken, or missing. And the way I check my air pressure is with the gauge. I'll go ahead and check my pressure. It should not be no less than 80 psi, no more than 100 psi. And if they ask you to be more specific, or if you guys want to throw it in there and be like, if it's less than 80 psi, it'll start doing internal damage. More than 100 psi, it can be a blowout. And that's it for here for this part right here.